So we're down at RB Bridge, and guess what? The taggers have been down here. Look at that. They've started tagging everything up with their names, and it's looking pretty good actually. So yeah, apart from all this, yeah, just like what we need is some people who yeah, I'm not saying what's on that one, but we're down at RB Bridge, changed locations from Dobby's, and we're down on this. Look at this. That is the AJS Modena, black and white. This is the retro one, and all the checker into the front, white wall tyres on this, checker into the back. The AJS does look very mod, and it's got the black and white seat, just really sets that bike off. Love the look of this bike. Now we're going to go out and have a test ride, 60s style I would say. So mirrors on this, just look at that. You do get tiny mirror, but you get a really good view. Someone's back there fishing in his car, and off the right hand one, there we go. So you get a good view off the mirrors. Nice simple display. Miles an hour are on the inside, kilometres on the outside. Oh, kilometres there. Yeah, so there's your mileage. You've got engine management, your main beam, and your indicators. Fuel gauge as well. Now we fill bikes with 5 litres of fuel. Look at that, gives you a full charge on your bike. Yes, you can just go there. She wanted to turn around. So, rear brake, front brake, and all you've got is literally hazard lights there, indicators, horn, main beam, dip beam, and a start button. Basic, simple bike. It sounds lovely when it's running. Loads and loads of foot room, and you've got these alley trims just to protect the plastics from your feet. You've got a front rack, a rear rack. You can get loads of storage. Now you can fold the back rack up to make a backrest, and you can fold the front one down to put your luggage on. Let's get out, let's have a ride. It's a Wednesday morning, it's lovely and warm, and I've got clean overalls on, and under my overalls I've decided to put a pair of shorts on, because it's going to be a hot day, and I am back to back in the MOT bay all day on cars and bikes yet again. Now I have got a bike coming in later this afternoon, which is going to be something different. One of our customers got a Triumph Daytona. He took it out, half asleep off his night shift, pulled up at the petrol station, filled the bike up, started it up, and the bike started chugging, and then he realised he'd filled the bike with diesel. Oh dear. So it's part way through the injectors, he shut it down, he's got it recovered to us today, and we have got to basically drain the tank, drain all the injection system. Hopefully it's not soiled the plugs. Now I've done this, I did it on my ZX7, and filled it full of diesel on the way to Super Sausage, broke down. Oh dear, didn't want to do that, and we had to call out the fuel recovery guy, who managed to siphon all my tank out, drop the bottom of the carbs because it's a carbed bike, drop the float bowls off, got the fuel out. We whacked some E5 through it, and he put a cleaning agent in as well, and luckily it run. Got it up, but it didn't have smoke. It took about 10 minutes, and I had to black down the A5 on it just to clear, but by the time I got to Super Sausage it was all good. So make sure you are aware. I know it's a very easy thing to do, but when filling up your bike, check you've got the correct nozzle. E5 only is what I put in my bikes, and I would recommend anybody use E5. This E10 fuel is absolutely dire. So all our bikes are filled with Shell, and we use the V-Power. We don't use any other fuel. So Shell V-Power every time. Just look at the stream of traffic coming down here. You can tell it's early in the morning, the rush hour get to work traffic, and I've got no gaps to get out at the moment. Even the other side of the road, it's absolutely mad. Could have gone then. So even in bright weather you can see the clocks. When the display is up, you can actually see there's a very good backlight on this, so you can actually see how fast you are going. So 40 mile an hour, 10, 11, 12 and 1. That's all you've got to remember. All these scoots and the 125s are all about the same. 10, 11, 12, 1, which is 30, 40, 50, 60. Nice steady 40 in the white. So it's very easy to see when you're doing 40, 30, whatever. The grips on these, they have a bulge to the centre of the grip. So it goes sort of short at one end, big wide bulge, and then it goes short towards the middle of the bar. Which means it's a lot easier for you to actually feel what's going on. Now, indicator button is weird. Normally it's left and right and push to cancel, same with any bike, but this has a little white button on the end and you just push that little white button and it cancels. A lot easier than having to shove the whole button in, and there are no lights as well, so the lights are out, same as all the lights across Milton Keynes at the moment. The main roundabout up by Dobby's, the whole entire light system is out and it's chaos trying to get onto that roundabout. So no doubt that will take them about 6 weeks to solve that problem, because they won't come out for it. But we're going to do a different route today. I like changing up the route and just finding somewhere different to ride. So while we're doing this, we will go around the back of Bletchley. Look at the state of the road here. Luckily suspension on this is very good. We should get about 5 miles in, first part of the test ride, and then back to the garage. Now, it is a Wednesday, which means tonight, 8 o'clock, is the Peaky Biker live stream. And I believe he's got Motovlogger on tonight. No doubt Jay, Crazy Legs on the Bike, will be there. I shall be on. Most of the vloggers tend to hang out on Peaky stream on a Wednesday night, so if you do want to come along and jump on the stream, you're very welcome to come and interact in the side chat, which is what I normally do. And then, of course, Friday night is my live stream. So if you're up for a bit of fun on a Friday night, come on in, but be prepared. It is sometimes adult content. We do talk about everything. That's why we call it bikes, beers. Get yourself a beer, come join in, and a load of banter. So a couple of other things that we've got. Obviously, if you've seen the videos, the Tiger now has its bars. Look, they've closed the road. Lucky I didn't want to go down to the A5 then. So yet again, more roadworks without notification, which means you can't get onto the A5 from there, which means we've got to go down this way into Bletchley. So bars are on the Tiger, my bags are on, I've got my toolkit up one side, I've got my first aid kit down the other side, got my drink holder on there where I can put my can of Red Bull, or my little drink bottle like these cyclists have, just to stop at the lights, have a quick swig and carry on. And someone said to me, oh well, I can't see the point of fitting all that when you're only going to the co-op. The idea is, obviously I have got a lot of the festivals this year. Going to try and get down for the last day of ABR. I'm not doing the whole thing, but I am doing the complete wild bag. We're going up a day early to meet up with Richie Vida and help him put all the stuff up. Give him a hand on the Thursday. So I'm looking forward to doing wild bag, and obviously Peaky's doing it. There's loads, cartwheels are going, and there's about 20-30 motovloggers that I know that are all going. Probably Teapot 1 will turn up for that as well, because obviously Richie Vida is his mate. And of course the other guy, hello kids, he may turn up. But that's going to be great fun. 3 nights in a tent. And take the jet boil with me. And all my dried food, but there is food on site, toilets, showers. And I believe Jamie's going with me as well. So Jamie's biking adventure, he may join me as well on his LXR. That'll be great fun. Tomorrow night we are doing Oakley, which is the Oakley Bike Club down at Bedford. So we're going to do Oakley Thursday. This Sunday is going to be Super Sausage Sunday. So fancy a ride, 9 o'clock down at the garage, group ride down to Super Sausage. And then after Super Sausage I shall probably go off and have a social ride somewhere, off camera like I did with Simon. and I'm enjoying now getting out on the Tiger and cracking up some miles. We did about 90 miles last Sunday, which weren't bad, considering obviously Andy GSA Tractor is away this week and he's off to Austria and he's going to probably rack up about 1,000. And 30 along here just in case the camera van is about, like they normally are, hiding around the corner, sneaky buggers. Watch out for the zebra crossing. So the back end of Bletchley, Working Men's Club, the shopping centre, the massive great mast that they've put in now, and still 30p an hour to park if you want to go shopping in Sainsbury's. No thank you, Tesco's, Aldi and Asda are all free. That's why they're not making a lot of profit at that Sainsbury's, because people can't be bothered to pay the 30p. Noddy nod, thank you very much. So we are 5 miles in. Time to head back to the garage, grab a cup of coffee. So it's a little bit of waffle from me about what's on this week. 51 days to go to Wildbad, which is going to be great fun. Round the speed bump we go. Why go over it when you can go round it, which is a great thing. Now if you happen to live in Milton Keynes, and here's a good thing, on the way home last night I said to obviously Mrs. B, do you fancy me cooking, or do you want me to just get some fast food? It was about 6:30, 7:15, because obviously I had to pop to the vets last night. The boy came home. Yeah, we brought our boy home. Now obviously he was put to sleep a couple of weeks ago. It's 2 weeks this Thursday, and we obviously had him cremated, and he has come home last night, so he's back at the house. He is home with us. Thank you everybody for your little hearts. I did obviously put a picture of the casket up, and everyone's like, oh, the boy's back home. Yes he is, he's back with us. So thank you very much everybody. And me and Mrs. B are in a lot better place now. So I popped to McDonald's last night. Just a quick fast food burger. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, just calories. And while I'm sitting there, I happened to spot a couple of my police friends. And Michael and Gary were down there. Evening, boys. Having a chat with them. You got a cup of coffee? No, do you want one? No, go on then. So I treated them to a cup of coffee each. Went in, got a McDonald's coffee. Probably tastes like tar. But while I was there, I was like, oh, on your break? No, we're sitting here doing AMPR. What are you doing? Oh, your favourite thing, mate. We're watching all the scooters coming out of McDonald's. Why is that? We're scanning them and checking their insurance. All right. Oh, business use. Yes, mate. How many you caught? We've caught 5 so far. Social, domestic and pleasure insurance they all had. And they're going out on their scooters and doing deliveries, which is hire and reward, which is totally different. It's business insurance. And the reason that people don't do that is because business insurance is twice the price. Now obviously I record my videos for customers, that's fine, but when I do my super sausage run, obviously I am getting monetized and gaining money for doing those videos, which is classed as business use. Yes. So unfortunately I had to declare it, so went to Bikesure, declared it, and they went, oh yeah, your insurance has gone up. Yeah, how much? 770 quid from 390. That's gone up a hell of a lot from last year when I told them I was a motovlogger. So obviously told them to stick it, because it had to go to 5 different assessors. It's like, it's just a video camera, mate. There's nothing different from what I'm riding. Yeah, but Alright, so I went to Bennett's, and obviously we've switched to the Tiger now. So I spoke to Bennett's. I record my rides. I'm a motovlogger. Well, so about 400 people on our page. How much? We can do absolutely everything. Business insurance for recording your rides. Plus, of course, leather cover, breakdown insurance, at-home recovery and home start, foreign cover as well, personal accident insurance, and no claims protection, because obviously I've got maximum no claims. Oh God, that's going to cost. How much were you quoted? Well, Bikesure quoted me £770. We can do the whole lot for 310 on the Tiger. So I am now with Bennett's. Bikesure, you suck. And we've been with Bikesure for absolutely years. Now, what he did say to me, he said, obviously Bennett's are an insurance agent. Bikesure are not an insurance agent, they are a broker. So they basically, they're the same as Compare the Market or Go Compare. So that is what Bikesure are. They are not an insurance company. They find you the best quote by shopping around. So, as I say with everybody, if your insurance is high, shop around, find a good comparison. And obviously I've now switched to Bennett's, which is great. So thanks, boys. New helmet arrives this week as well. We have got my LS2 Carbon Black coming. Looking forward to trying that out. Thanks to Peaky Biker that told me about that, because he's obviously got the LS2 as well. And I got a good deal with LS2, so thanks, boys. Test ride is completed. We are back to the garage. Early morning cup of coffee and a cigarette. And then I'm going to crack on with my MOTs. Where are we going? Are we going to use an indicator this morning, or is it too early for... Oh, look. Citroen. Sacre bleu. You stupid person. And watch out for the big lorry, Jesus H. We shall tuck in here. Now, the sign at the top of the road does say 7.5 tonne, no access for HGV. You totally ignored that then. And I can hear a phone going off in my pocket. 8:15. Smoke and coffee break. Yeah, so test rider's timed out just nicely. Bang on time. RB's always on time, apart from when it's super sausage. So Modena's all test ridden for the customer. He's going to absolutely love this. I'm going to do a further video in a couple of days' time once I've done my bulk check and QC. But until then, be well, ride safe, and as always, it's a big goodbye from me. And just check out the new screen logo on that, Mr. Rev Bomb. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and the bars are on as well. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one.